This portion of our presentation will discuss logistics and expectations for the senior prom. The prom will take place on Friday, May 1st from 6 o'clock p.m. until 11 o'clock p.m. All students must have arrived and checked in at the prom by 7 p.m. or their parents will be contacted because it will be assumed that something happened to them on their way there. Also, no student is allowed to leave the prom before 10:30 p.m. This helps us to maintain communication with the parents and best assure student safety. We are so happy to have the opportunity to host our prom at Manufacturers for the 4th year in a row. The main clubhouse at Manufacturers is a beautiful old mansion, and the grounds are absolutely gorgeous. Most schools wouldn't have the opportunity to consider hosting their prom at Manufacturers, but we're fortunate to have an LC alumni who is a member of their board, and he asked them to consider hosting our prom there. With his request and a huge discount for meal costs, we have developed a great relationship with the staff at Manufacturers. This relationship is based primarily on the excellent manners and behavior our students have shown over the years. Please remember that Manufacturers is a private club and they have very high expectations for behavior and dress. In order to attend prom, all students must have completed a prom permission slip. Permission slips were distributed to students on February 24th and are due to the activities office no later than Friday, March 27th. Please hand in one permission slip per couple. If both students attend LC, only the first side of the form must be completed. The back of the form is required for anyone bringing a guest from another school. Don't wait until the last minute. Guest forms must be signed by the principal from the guest school and by Mr. Slaybeck before he or she will be cleared to attend. Please note that in order to attend junior or senior prom at Lansdale Catholic, all tuition and fees must be in good standing. Senior prom tickets will only be sold in the tuition office during lunch periods on Monday, April 13th and Tuesday, April 14th. The cost of the tickets is $100 per person. We are required to provide manufacturers with a head count by the end of the week, so we are unable to extend this deadline. That means don't forget your money. Please make sure you leave extra time to drive to Manufacturers. It's always a good idea to leave early when you're driving somewhere new, and don't forget that you'll be driving to prom on a Friday during rush hour. When you arrive at the golf club, drive right up to the main entrance of the club house where the valets will be waiting to park your car. Having valet service makes the prom really cool and special, but it could be awkward if you've never done it before. Parents, please talk to your students about how valet parking works so that they're not nervous. Also, the school takes care of tipping the valets, so students should not tip. Limos and other forms of transportation are allowed but not encouraged because they can be very expensive and cause unnecessary financial stress. Seating at the prom is assigned. Students can sign up to sit with their friends at prom on April 22nd in the activities office during lunch. I will not receive the table layout until tickets have been sold and I submit the final head count. However, in the past, most tables have been for 10 or 12 people. Plan your tables ahead of time. That way on April 22nd, one person from each table can sign up everyone together. Don't stress too much over tables. You really don't spend very much time eating. One photo package is included in the ticket price per couple. The package includes 2 5x7s and 8 wallets. You can add on to the picture package on the night of the prom. A brochure with photo add-on options will be given to each student when they buy their prom tickets. There will also be an option for a group photo. All add-ons must be paid for on the night of the prom using cash or a check made out to Life Touch, our photography company. I know that there will be thousands of pictures taken the night of the prom. Please take pictures of your sons and daughters before they leave for the prom. It's not appropriate for parents to follow their sons and daughters to prom and take pictures there. Prom dresses. What to wear. Lansdale Catholic, as part of the Archdiocese of Philadelphia, maintains a uniform or dress code for all school events. The prom is no different. Prom gowns should be long to the floor and be elegant and classy. Dresses should be age-appropriate for young ladies and should not be provocative in any way. Strapless dresses are allowed. Dresses with open backs must cover everything from the top of the hip bones up. Dresses shown below would be appropriate for LC's prom. There are many dresses sold in stores that are not appropriate for a Lansdale Catholic prom. Dresses should not have any cutouts, even if the cutout areas are covered in mesh. This first dress would not be appropriate despite the fact that the stomach is covered with mesh material. Dresses should not have extreme leg slits as shown in the second picture, and there should be no short dresses. This third dress is much too short. The sides of the dress have significant cutouts that are not allowed, and the top of the dress does not fit appropriately. It's our goal to make sure that everyone is comfortable and has a good time at the prom. It is impossible to list every specific thing that is inappropriate on a dress. We do appreciate students' and parents' help assuring that dresses are appropriate for girls ages 16 to 19. If you are not sure or you hesitate when questioning if the dress you picked is appropriate, it's probably not. You can bring pictures of your dress to your prom advisors, and we will work with you to make sure that you feel beautiful and confident during the prom. Gentlemen, appropriate prom wear for a young man is a tuxedo. Your prom wear should be dressy and distinguished, appropriate for a private club with a dress code and suitable for a formal event. Jeans, sneakers, hats, or other casual accessories should not be a part of your formal wear. Accessories can be fun to add to your tux for fun pictures, but please respect the dress code at manufacturers.
Hello. I have the opportunity to speak with each of you for a few moments about our expectations for you at the senior prom. This is an exciting time for you, and it is equally an exciting time for us as we celebrate with you all your accomplishments from not just this year, but all of your accomplishments from over the past 4 years. The senior prom is a celebration of your high school career. We view the prom as a privilege for those who have earned it through their hard work, their perseverance, and their good attitude. Prom is not a right simply because you've made it through 4 years of high school. Specifically, as a student, you earn the privilege of the senior prom by earning good grades, not exceeding our attendance limit, and not accruing an excessive amount of demerits. As our handbook states, students who exceed 14 lates, 21 days of absence, or accrue more than 62 demerits, fail conduct, lose their privilege of attending the senior prom or participating in graduation, and they are required to attend summer school. As a senior, the spotlight is going to be on you, therefore we expect you to shine bright. Our expectations for you on prom night are the same expectations that we have for you each day in school. You are to dress appropriately. We have addressed your class on a number of occasions since February in preparation of your senior prom. As stated earlier in this video, all prom attire must be in line with our values as a Catholic school. Inappropriate, revealing, or immodest attire is not acceptable and will result in disciplinary action up to and including dismissal from the prom. Do not jeopardize your night trying to avoid our dress code policy. All questions concerning prom attire must be directed to a member of the school administration prior to the prom to avoid all conflict. Again, we want to celebrate with you, so please include us in your decision-making process. We expect you to behave accordingly at the prom. We are guests at this country club, and we wish to remain guests for the foreseeable future. In our time renting manufacturers, our students have never let us down. They've impressed their staff so much so that they continue to invite us back each year. So have fun, celebrate with your class, and behave like a guest. Our final expectation involves our zero-tolerance policy regarding drugs and alcohol. Not only would any use of drugs or alcohol violate our school policy, it would also break the law. Any suspicion of drug or alcohol use before, during, or after the prom will result in immediate contact with your parents and the local police, and you could be dismissed from the prom into the custody of your parents or the police. Again, do not jeopardize your prom night by making an illegal and irresponsible choice. For specific information regarding our drug and alcohol policy, please refer to our handbook. The following 3 slides will outline the immediate legal consequences for underage drinking, driving under the influence, pre- and post-prom parties. As the law states, there are immediate consequences including substantial fines, obtaining a criminal record, and the loss of one's license if you're convicted of using, possessing, or transporting drugs or alcohol as a minor. Specifically speaking to laws involving drinking and driving, an underage driver with a trace of alcohol in his or her system violates the state's DUI law. Each year, you may hear of a horrific tragedy on the news involving a young person who made an irresponsible choice got behind the wheel, which resulted in the loss of that person's life or the life of an innocent victim. Do not jeopardize your prom night by making an irresponsible choice. Finally, Lansdale Catholic does not promote any pre-prom or post-prom parties. The prom is the party. Any pre- or post-prom parties that involve alcohol or drugs places the parents and property owners in violation of the state law. If a party did occur and involve the police, not only would the minors be subject to fines, criminal records, and the loss of their license, but the parents and property owners would also be subject to jail time, a substantial fine, and the appearance in court. The local police are aware that manufacturers is hosting our prom, and every police district in our area, in the mountains and down the shore, are also aware that it's prom season, and they're already prepared, ready to respond to underagers who might make irresponsible choices. The spotlight will be on us that evening, so let's shine bright. We're excited to celebrate your success with you at the prom, and it'll be here before you know it. Earn the privilege to be there, enjoy your time while you're there, and make good choices at your prom, so it'll be a wonderful memory when the night is over.